Until Nicolas Maduro cries uncle. Just breaking right now across the wires. President Trump is ordering a total and complete blockade of all sanctioned oil tankers going into and out of Venezuela, saying that the armada around Venezuela will only get bigger, and that the Venezuelan regime has been designated a foreign terrorist organization, crossing on all the wires coming from the Trump administration and the president himself. A blockade of all sanctioned oil tankers into Venezuela. As we look at some of those drug boat takeouts, that's a significant move around the country of Venezuela. Greater than bread. Incredibly disturbing. Why you are seeing members of Congress on both sides of the aisle coming forward and saying we need to understand more what the posture is and what the reasoning and rationale is. It's one of the reasons why I have checks and balances in this country, and why the legislative branch is so involved decision to go potentially invade or potentially go to war with another country. So lots of questions here. I think that President Trump, I know he is speaking to the country tomorrow night, addressing the nation. I think it's very important that he be transparent with the American people as to why he is doing this. And I think a lot of people are asking questions. Are we going to actually go into war with Venezuela? More questions here than we have answers. Greater than bread, yeah? Ari, the president is saying, and maybe tomorrow night in his primetime address, which you will see here on Fox, he is going to get into this, some of the specifics. It's not that we don't hear from this president a lot. We hear from him a lot on a lot of moves. But tonight he is saying that this blockade, it's a significant move. Greater than yeah. I think for most of the American people, everything vis-a-vis Venezuela is unexplained. I don't think the American people understand or know, have probably never even heard for the most part Nicolas Maduro and what's wrong with him. What else are beef with Venezuela? President Trump hasn't explained it thoughtfully to the American people, so it's a lot of tough knee-jerk action. Actually, that's pretty good against drugs. I support it. The action against the tankers, most case previously was under a warrant, and that tanker was an authorized tanker, wasn't even flagged, which is a violations of international law. He has good reasons, but not explaining them. If he wants the support of American people for another foreign adventure, he needs to explain it. Greater than bread, yeah. Meredith, right now they are forecasting that tomorrow's primetime speech is going to be kind of the hits up until this point, but I assume some of this as well. Greater than yeah. I think people are looking for answers on many fronts. We are getting to the time of the year. It's about 1 year into Trump's first year back in the White House, and the White House wants to look ahead to midterms. They want to talk about the economy and what they are trying to do here, but what we have seen more recent little is a lot of distractions. Whether it's this Vanity Fair article or even the president's comments about Rob Reiner yesterday.